Welcome to the Solo Promoter YouTube channel. My name is Grandpa Choco. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for subscribing. And a big shout out to all of our Patreon patrons who help make the videos on this channel possible. Welcome to what I hope is the beginning of a long-running Face to the Mat Wrestling Federation. We've had a few Face to the Mat videos on the channel so far, but when I was looking at the Play website, I think I talked about this in the last Face to the Mat video I did. When I was looking at the Play website, I saw that they had a 1970s set. I already had the 1980s set. There's a 1990s set, and so on. And I was like, you know what? I want to start all the way back at the 70s and build a big, long history. So what I've done is I've taken the 70s set and I just took the first page of the 70s set. I broke them all up. And so we're going to have 24 wrestlers. There's actually, I think maybe I broke up two pages, but we're just starting this fed with 24 wrestlers. I have a stack of other wrestlers and whole sheets that I haven't even brought in yet, but we are starting in 1975. As I mentioned in the other video, I got these little sleeves, and so the faces or favorite wrestlers will be in blue. The underdog or heel wrestlers will be in red. And what I did was, with the cards I had, if they had the favorite quality, let me see, like this Haystacks Hill has the favorite quality. I put them in one pile. If they had the cheat quality, I put them over in another pile. And then if they didn't have either one of those, I put those in a center pile. And then I drew 24 names from those. So everybody is starting with a C TV grade and a 0 grudge grade, except I wanted to have a couple feuds at the very top, and those feuds are Kevin Linton, who's a heel, versus Haystacks Hill, who is a face. So sort of two big guys going at it, and they both have a B TV grade. Basically, for these feuds, I just bumped them up one TV grade. This is another feud, Kid Cowboy versus Chief Wahoo, and Chief Wahoo is actually the face, the favorite wrestler, and Kid Cowboy is like the badass gunslinger. They both have a B. And then the big feud, even though I just gave them a B, is Sergeant Slash versus Yefeni Achid, if I'm saying that correctly. So those are our three, just starting out. I just wanted to have some main events for the first couple cards. So for the first card, it's going to be Sergeant Slash versus Yefeni Achid. Just get that going. And then we'll work these other ones in future cards. But you might notice that none of these have a grudge grade. And that is because I am going to roll a die right here, right now, so you can watch along and see what everybody's grudge grade is. Everyone else has a 0 grudge grade, but I wanted to do these kind of live on the program here. I have to grab a pencil, and here we go. Sergeant Slash will have a 1 grudge grade. All right, his feuding enemy, to start things off on here, Yefeni Achid will have a 2 grudge grade. Haystacks Hill, he is starting off with a 1. I like this. I like, so far so good. They're low rolls here. Kid Cowboy, who's a heel. Oh, he gets a 6. I kind of like that. I love westerns, cowboys, all that kind of stuff. And Chief Wahoo, his feuding enemy, 3, not bad. And then Kevin Linton, who I guess I should have done this after Haystacks Hill. Kevin Linton will get a 4. All right, so I just wanted some base grudge grades that weren't all at a 0. there, so that is good. So let's see. Let's roll out our first card here, and we've got Sergeant's. Oh, we're not going to start with that. That's the main event. We're not going to start with the main event? Come on. Let's get serious here. All right, give me 1 second. All right, our opening match is none other than Lobsterman versus Kwang Choi. Now, Kwang Choi had the favorite, and he's got a question mark after it. So I made him a favorite to start, but he is somebody who certainly may switch. Now, I don't have anybody up here in. You know what? Here, let me just. I don't want to take the guys that are feuding. But let's see, ally, foe. I'm just picking these at random. And high grudge, I mean, there's really nobody. So an ally for the favored wrestler. And then his grudge, high grudge. Just for now, that may come into factor. The other thing is, for these cards, I am not going to use the Out of the Ring chart. I have the Out of the Ring chart, but to kind of keep that 70s feel and not have crazy wild Out of the Ring action, I'm going to hold off on the Out of the Ring chart. Now, that doesn't mean that it's never going to come into play. It's just not coming into play right now. The other thing I want to say is I am going to reserve the right that if I roll on something here that is very modern, I don't necessarily know what that could be, but if it's something like, he posts something on the internet, I don't know every single selection in here. I may either tweak it to make it more 70s, or I may re-roll until I get a better thing. So, all right, here we go. So pre-match, let's roll the die, and we roll a 3, so that is going to be highlight reel O, and open that up here. Rolling the dice, we got a 61. Commissioner interrupts TV interview to express disappointment with the favored wrestler's performance. Increase wrestler's grudge grade 2 points. Oh man. So also I was digging around. I found my old Face to the Mat. I have an older version of Face to the Mat that I bought long ago, this classic version. And I've actually found a card for me. So I'm going to he's not the commissioner, but I'm going to use him as the sort of interviewer here. All right, so poor Kwang Choi is the commissioner's not liking him. Maybe this is already the beginning of the heel turn for Kwang Choi there. But all right, so we have our fast action deck here. I've shuffled these a bunch of times, but we'll give them one more shuffle before we begin. Kwang Choi versus Lobsterman. No Out of the Ring chart here, and here we go. Wild card. Go to the appropriate wild card chart in the game book and roll for a dice result. So we're getting wild right from the start. This is just a wild card result for ring matches. That's all this is. So let's roll. We got a 35, and a 35 is powerful. Is the favored wrestler powerful? Yes, and it's on a star. Gets the opponent in a submission hold, immediate win. So there you go. Kwang Choi with a submission hold beats the lobster. The lobster will use his bear trap Achilles tendon hold right there. And our first match ends like that. Kwang Choi with the first victory here at the Wrestling America Federation. We'll be right back with our next match. Before our next match, we have to actually roll the post-match. I can't believe I forgot that. It just was over so quickly. So here we go. Post-match, let's roll. We got a 2. Go to highlight reel X. So let's see what happens after the match. WX right here. All right, rolling. And we got a 65. Go to highlight reel Y. All right, we're going to roll again. And that is a 44. Go to highlight reel Z. All right, we're moving further and further back here. 42. 42. Hotbox member permanently loses choice existing quality. So one of the Hotbox members, I assume that is for the favorite wrestler because he won. So one of the Hotbox members loses a quality. So, or I guess we could just roll for any of them. Let's see what we got here. 5. That's going to be Crash Bradley. And Crash Bradley is going to... let's say he loses his favorite ability. He loses his favorite ability, and so I am going to put him into a red sleeve because he is going to be a heel now. If I can get one of these open, here we go. So already we're just the first match, and we've already got some movement here as Crash Bradley becomes a heel. All right, now we'll be right back with our next match. Welcome back. We are ready for our next match, and our next match will pit the Beautiful One versus Mr. Everything. All right, so let's do a pre-match here, and we got a 3, so that's highlight reel O. And flipping open to that. 13, favored wrestler gets overconfident. Decrease grudge grade by 1 point. So we are going to the Beautiful One is going down to a -1. And there we go. All right, so that's what happens at the beginning. He's the Beautiful One is overconfident. Let's get going. All right, specialty. We can't use that because it's got the little asterisks on it there. Or not asterisks, but you know what I'm saying, lightning bolt. Strong. We've got strong over here. And we don't have strong over here. Oh, we do have strong, but it's a square. So this is going to be the Beautiful One. And that is going to be a shoulder neck breaker for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. All right. Highlight reel. Roll again, A or B. All right. So we will head to the highlight reel. We'll just pick highlight reel A. And we got a 52. 52. Out of the ring event sparks grudge match tag team challenge. Each wrestler chooses a partner from the hot box. All right. So let's see. The Beautiful One and Roughneck Ron. And Mr. Everything and Big Dog Dickerson. So we will say that Big Dog Dickerson came out to get involved to have Mr. Everything's back, and then Roughneck Ron came out. So this will be a tag team match that I will set up right now. We are back, and before we get going on our next match, I just wanted to say that I'm filming these kind of little in segments so I can go over the rules and make sure I'm playing relatively correctly. And I realized that with the Grudge Match Tag Team Challenge, that there's actually a chart to roll on. So since I didn't do that, I'm just picking it as a normal rules grudge match. And so it says for that, the winners of the match increase 1 TV grade, the losers decrease. So I've just made those adjustments to Mr. Everything, Big Dog Dickerson. They lost 1, and the Beautiful One and Roughneck Ron, they gained 1. So just saying that. I just realized you have to be very careful when you say Big Dog Dickerson. You just do. All right. Next up, we have a tag team match. Now, we had some impromptu tag action earlier in the evening, but this was the tag match that was scheduled. We've got Steve America and Pete Revere, also known as America's Finest, taking on Cap'n Black, the Duke of Whirl, the Swashbucklers. So they will be taking on each other here. Let's roll for the pre-match. We've got a 4. That'll be highlight reel O. Seems like we roll on that one all the time. Here we go. All right. Highlight reel O. And we got a 22. Go to highlight reel P. I think this is exactly what happened last time. Let's see what happens. 41. Hotbox ally of favored wrestler registered loud unwarranted protest, quickly silenced by TV analyst observant. Reduce ally grade 1, ally TV grade 1 letter. All right, so I didn't, of course, do this, but you know who Steve America, this might be bad news, but Steve America and Pete Revere, their guy is Sergeant Slash, who was started as a B, but we're going to say that he registered the complaint and about the Swashbucklers, so he's going to drop down to a C, which is I don't know. I'm upset about that because he was going to I was looking for something special there. All right, here we go. Captain Black and Steve America will be our starters. Wild card. Go to the appropriate wild card chart in the game book. Roll a dice for the results. So we're right back to the book, and wild card tag matches. Here we go, and the roll is a 33. And a 33 is the favorite opponent heavy. Sits on an opponent who can't tag out. Repeated blows, scores 0. He's not heavy. Nasty blows spark free for all. 5 minutes of chaos, followed by grudge match rematch challenge. So this apparently just ends in a brawl. And it's going to be a rematch with a grudge match challenge, which we will see in the future. So again, no match happens, but we'll do that grudge match in the future. All right, we will schedule that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. And that is going to be the one and only Sergeant Slash versus Yefeni Achid. And let's see. We'll put those two guys over there. We're going to say Haystacks Hill is an ally. And I like these two guys as sort of friends of Yefeni Achid. All right, so this is your main event. I'm going to turn to highlight reel O, and when I do, that means when I roll, it will be to go to highlight reel R. So that's what will happen. Let's see. 6, there you go, highlight reel R. And let's roll here. We got a 16. Face appeals to the crowd, and while doing so, heel strikes face with an object. Let's see. Dice roll number of times, scores 1 point for each blow. So Yefeni Achid attacks right at the bell with a foreign object. He hits him 5 times and scores 1 point for each hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which brings him to a square. All right. Here is our first card. Ref bump. Go to highlight reel K. Who shuffled these cards? I actually did shuffle these cards, but H-I-J K And we've got a 22. Go to highlight reel L. Okay, we'll roll again. And we got a 65. Highlight reel L, 65. Ref takes shots from heel wrestler. Finally has enough. Rips off shirt. Disqualifies face. And wrestles heel himself. Okay, but I'm going to re-roll that. 45. Ref KO'd by heel. Match continues for refless for 10 FACs. If not resolved, refs comes to and immediately DQs heel. All right, so that's more like it. So we've got 10 fast action cards here. Who has the better TV grade? Oh, that's going to be Yefeni Achid, who's going to get 2 for having the better grade. Specialty. He does have a specialty. Reaches into his treasure chest for illegal assistance. 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Yefeni Achid is really doing this out. Powerful. Who has the powerful? Sergeant Slash has powerful. Finally, he's going to be coming back here. Oops, I'm going to re-roll that because it landed on its edge. Oops, did it again. 6. Talk about a big comeback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Sergeant Slash. Well, you know what I did not do is count how many cards this is. So that's 3 so far. Powerful, yes, he's got the powerful again. So he's going to have a BTB Brainbuster for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. What a comeback by Sergeant Slash. Strong. Let's see. We've got a strong on a star. We've got a strong on a circle. So they both have it. But the tie goes to the trailing wrestler, and that's going to be Sergeant Slash. So what a come-from-behind victory. Half Nelson choke for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Is he going to try for the pin? Yes, he's going to. I guess this would be a submission, but 11 through 26. 16. So, yeah, he kicks out. And Sergeant Strong goes right back there. Let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway through. Let's see. The trailing wrestler, that's going to be Sergeant Slash, and he hits a reverse and pile driver for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Not going to go for the pin this time, but here we go. Cheat. Oh, no, that's Yefeni Achid. He's going to go for, let's see, I'm going to re-roll that. 2, that is an eye rake for 2 points. 1, 2. He will go for a pin. 11 through 23. 40. 43. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner with an eye rake is Yefeni Achid. Defeats Sergeant Slash with an eye rake. Just jotting down the notes there. Now it's time to roll and see what happens post-match. 5-6. Who won the match? Heel. Go to highlight reel U. All right, we will. We'll go to highlight reel U. And we will roll 61. 61. Heel win results in the opportunity to generate heat. Increase TV grade on dice roll or not. If heel wants to work crowd, we'll roll 1 die. On a die of 1, 2, or 3, increase the heel's TV grade by 1 letter grade. On a roll of 4 or 5, increase the face's TV grade by 1 letter grade. On rolls of 6, he's going to go for it. He's going to try and work the crowd. He just won the first ever Wrestling America Federation main event, so he will definitely work the crowd and gets a 4. So that is going to be the face gets his TV grade raised. So he will be back up at a B. And that is going to bring to a close our first ever Wrestling American Federation card. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all the patrons for making the videos on this channel possible. And stay tuned. We'll be back with some face to the mat action in the future. All right, talk to you later. Bye.